right, let's see if that's working. Let's see if that's working. Get myself organized here. All right, what's going on? We're gonna do some us some attacking tonight. I'm on the K-bar account. Hold on, actually, let me go and give me one more second here, everybody. One more second. Gonna put this out in the Clash of Clans Discord server. See if we can't get some more folks to join us. And if not, that's okay. That is okay. Whoops. All right. Let's see. I got that right here. Let me go live there. Perfect. All right. We made it. So glad we got this time to do this. So I'm going to just be doing some lower level attacks and ranked. I got to fill up some storage. As you can see, I don't have a lot of resources on this account, and I need to get me some stuff upgrading. Oh, I should probably go tell everyone here. Ooh, why can't I? Oh, let me switch over to my Kinch account, and um, I'll put a pinned message in there. Give me 1 second to do that. I should have been a little more prepared for all this. Let me swap over. Do that real quick. Here we are loading in. And yeah, we did finish the Clan Rush event today. We were about like 75% of the way there like 2 days ago, maybe a day and a half ago, and then everyone just kind of knew we were going to get there eventually. So live streaming now. Stop on in and say hello. All right. Let me fill up Birdman here. He's doing some work. All right. And now we're going to swap back over to our K-bar account, do some stuff there. And boom, back on K-bar. All right. So tonight I was just going to do, like I said, a lot of ranked attacks, and I'm just kind of using dragon attacks, I was gonna show you my version of the Town Hall 14 dragon attack, and to say mine is a stretch. I think I can't remember where I picked this up from. I may have even just gotten it from Austin in our clan, who still runs a variation of this at Town Hall 15. But it goes with an extended RC charge, and then we clean everything up with the other heroes and the dragons and the clan castle. So let me do this. Let's come over here to our clan rush event where we've already finished. I'm going to grab this castle cake. Yum 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 yum. And then that way we can just keep going on our CC troops. So I like to run it with these Yetis. Um, some people run like Yetis with clone spells and all that, and I think that works pretty well too. This one, I don't know. It's a combination of, I think, a little more reliable, or at least it has been for me, and a little more fun. So I'm not going to boost my heroes. I'm going to save those potions for another day. But let's just go see what kind of damage we can do. I was looking at this before. This account is a little neglected. And so I'm in the top 18% of Town Hall 14s, which it's about right. I could probably, if I really tried, probably get in the top 10. But I find Town Hall 14 to be one of the trickier town halls. I don't know why that is. But let's just go. We got 10 battles. We'll knock those out real quick and see where we end up. All right, battle number 1. Now, typically what I'm looking for when I do this, we're starting off with the Town Hall 15, which my ability to 3-star Town Hall 15s is pretty low. Typically what I'm looking for is a really good charge that can pick up 2 air defenses, but I don't think I can get that now. Sometimes I lead with my queen, and sometimes I do not. With this one, I am going to lead with my queen, and I'm going to take out a bunch of stuff in the middle, and then I'm going to start my RC charge up here, and I'm really just trying to get some value out of her. Get a deep run in here. See if we can't pick up some important defenses. And maybe even get to the town hall. I like when I can get to the town hall. That always makes me feel good, because that damage that happens when the town hall falls is pretty significant, especially to a tightly knit pack of dragons. Now, that's also going to damage my RC. I think we'll keep her out there. Oh, I missed. I missed with that. That could have been costly. All right, and we'll pull her out. Boom. And now you can see we've got like, what, 40% of the base, and we haven't even started our army. So we're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to spam our dragons here. We'll talk in a little bit about some of the mistakes I see people making with these kind of armies. I'm going to try to turn that. I was trying to turn that scatter shot around, but I missed. We'll put our king over here to clean up, and we'll go ahead and use our warden ability. And now I like to pop the RC ability, and then that keeps her safe a little bit. I don't really think there's anything that I'm in great need of using the totem spell on. I could drop it near this multi-inferno, but that wouldn't really do a ton. And I think with that wizard tower, that's all the defenses down. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll pop the king's ability. He'll spiky ball almost everything else. And you could see I just did that and I didn't even drop my Zeppelin. So I didn't even use the CC that time, except for one of the totem spells, or 2 of the totem spells. So when it works well, it works really, really well. There are plenty of times, especially against the Town Hall 15, where like it's a struggle, to be honest. Like sometimes my RC goes a little off kilter. I'm not that great at steering her, but I'm pretty pleased with that one. Another Town Hall 15. I may be all Town Hall 15s tonight. So pretty, it's looks like it's an in-process Town Hall 15, but the air defenses look pretty light, except for this one over here. So I'm gonna, let me see, these are single target infernos. So I don't want to start with the queen here because I'm afraid she'll get killed pretty quickly by stuff. So I'm actually going to start this one with an RC charge. We're going to start her down here. And after one hit on that, we're going to steer her in towards the middle. I like on things like the archer towers, I like just letting her get one shot in and then trying to cover up that defense so she moves on to something else. Sometimes that gets me in trouble as I steer her incorrectly. Now, if I can pick up a couple infernos here, that would be really good value. Ooh, I covered up the wrong stuff. Okay, I've done a doodle here. But, ooh. Okay, probably gonna have to pull her out kind of early. Did I get her out? Yeah, I did get her out before that. Before that monolith tore her up. Now let's take out. Let's take out these air defenses up here. We're gonna go on this side. Let's get those two, and then we'll start our main army over here on this edge. And there's a lot of storages down here, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And we're going to get our RC going kind of early here. And I'm not gonna delay on the Zeppelin either, on the CC troops. We need those to get in the middle. So my king has already taken a ton of damage. Oh, and my Yetis didn't make it in by the town hall. So let's go ahead and use that. We're gonna totem. We're gonna totem here. And I didn't run this very well at all. And it's showing. So this is going to be a horrible 1-star. So I should have, in my haste, I don't typically play as well when I'm streaming, but in my haste, what I should have done was, let's go watch that replay real quick. In my haste, what I should have done was put my warden on the troops that were down here. I should have put them on the dragons that were up here, and then I could have healed them through all the damage that was right around here. So mistakes were made. It happens. It won't be the last ones I make, unfortunately. And if you guys, anyone tuning in, if you guys have a different town hall level you want to see attacks on, I have, what do I got? I got a 10, 11, 12, I've got a 14, I've got a 15, and I've got a 17. Happy to do attacks on any of those. But I was really focusing on some of my lower town halls that get neglected. So that's why I'm doing this Town Hall 14 right now. All right, let's redeem ourselves. That was a terrible attack. This is a Town Hall 14. Hopefully I won't have any trouble with this one. Let me see where the sweepers are. And this is one that is really, I think, good for me to start off with my queen over here. And that takes out 2 air defenses. And then I'm gonna start my RC here. Let her get one hit on that archer tower, and then we'll steer her towards the middle here. She's going to take out the enemy queen. No, enemy queen's ducking in and out of visibility, so again, on this RC charge, I'm going mostly for value. I would like to take out a couple of the big targets. The scatter shot is a nice one. Sometimes I get lucky and I get onto the town hall. That's always fun. Oh, I'm not stringing these together all that well. And we'll pull her out. So I got a lot there, but I'm still swimming upstream into that um, air sweeper. So I'm gonna do this to take out a couple of those things, and then I'm gonna go with the rest of my army right across the middle here. We'll get our RC back in. We're gonna pop her ability so she stays kind of free and clear of everything. Let's see if we can't turn that scatter shot around, which we do. Popping a bunch of hero abilities. I'm going to save this totem just a little bit longer. Can't turn that. I think I dropped it too close to that scatter shot, but that's okay. It dropped. This is tighter than I want it to be quite honest. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes they all get clumped in the middle, which is good for most attacks, but in this case, when there's a lot of splash damage to be found, and going through, I should have saved my warden ability a little bit because they all suffered through that burn. And so this is going to be a 2-star. I don't think, well, I don't know. That one dragon's kind of healthy, and I do still have my king. As long as there's no seeking air mines, maybe I pull it off. Yeah, yeah, I guess I get this is a little bit of a lucky 3-star. I didn't play that extremely well. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like this attack or do you prefer something else at Town Hall 14? Generally, this is my favorite. All right, another Town Hall 15, which this one looks like a pretty solid 15. It doesn't, what is this? This is a multi-inferno. So this might be a good one for me to start my queen up in this corner. She'll take care of this corner. And then I can put my RC, you know what, which way are the blowers going? Yeah, let's do this. We're just gonna start with the RC charge down here. Better get on to this. Oh gosh, I didn't select my, sometimes I misclick and I didn't have my invis spells selected, so that almost went horribly wrong. All right. Oh, I guess we got frozen by the, oh no. I'm going to cover up that ice column so we don't get frozen again. I'm not getting a ton of value out of this, to be quite honest. I did kill that, but let's see if I can get this air defense, and that will make it all worth it. All right, so we took out that air defense. We're going to come up here, drop our queen right. I got to zoom in. My old man eyes. Take out those air defenses, and then we're going to drop king here. We're going to go dragon, dragon. Let those guys cook for just a second. And then we're going to drop the rest of them. With the rest of the army behind, we're going to drop, no, we got to put that right over here. And can I get that totem down in time to save the king? I can. And let's stop that monolith. And this should be a good time to save everybody. I got everyone under the eternal tomb, so that really helps a lot. But again, like it doesn't last long enough. So you can see like all these troops are suffering from the burn. So it's going to be a 2-star. It's not even really close. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic there. So I gotta spread them out a little further. So in a situation like that, what is really better? Let's go back and look at that. If we zoom past when I got my RC charge in, so here's the RC charge. Didn't really control her very well, to be quite honest. But I get her up here, and then we get her out. Okay, at this point, let me go forward just a little bit. So at this point, this whole corner of the base is done. Ideally, you would still want to spread your troops, your dragons, along a wider edge. So either this one or this one, but both of those had me going against this air sweeper, which I should have thought of. So as a result, I put them in this like little tight quarter over here, and then they all end up kind of in this tight space where they get like a ton of splash damage, and they're really suffering from that poison. So Town Hall 14 troops going into a Town Hall 15 poison, and it's just not great. So let me do that better. Let me try to plan a little better as we go. All right, this Town Hall 14 looks a little. There's nothing on the inside of this. Everything's on the outside. But I feel like I can easily get these air sweepers up here, and then on the second part of the attack, I can use my queen to take out these ones down here. But where are the sweepers? And the sweepers are right in the middle there. So let's dive in this way. We're gonna come over here to make sure that we avoid some of those other defenses that are on the outskirts. All right, there's one air defense down. Got him chasing after the, what is that, the king? All right, I feel like my RC's crazy sometimes. We're all the way on the other side of the map now. I got one invis left. Oh, took more damage than I needed to. I don't think I can finish off that. Oh, that's a killer. That thing's gonna haunt me. All right, let's drop a queen here. Oh, I missed. All right, well, that makes things a little easier. I'm gonna, again, I got this kind of narrow side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spread these out all like this, and that should have them fly a little more north. We'll pop that ability there. And then let's just go ahead and get, ooh, not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to start the king's ability, but it'll be all right. And we'll get those Yetis down so they take out the town hall. And then hopefully none of my stuff has to go that way. So you can see that one expo that I almost took out is hammering away at stuff. And we got these two multi-infernos that are doing a lot of work. Huh. This one, I don't. I have to go back and watch the replay. I was kind of concentrating on some other things. I don't really know what killed all of my troops. I guess it was that multi-inferno. That wasn't great. But I still think we turn. Is this a single target? I thought this was a multi as well. But it seems like it's doing mad damage. Yeah, it is a multi. Bad attack. I have to go back and watch that one. I know it didn't really go according to plan, but it's close to, but we're going to time out. So, oh, this is a That's a single target. That's what tore me up. I thought they were all multi, so I didn't put totems down near it. And that I bet that fried up several of my troops. Ah, there you go. Explained. All right. We'll do two more attacks on this guy. Now what the heck? We'll maybe finish it out. And then I'm gonna go to a different town hall level. All right, town hall 14 looks a bit rushed. And look here, the blowers are going in this direction. I feel like I'm going to do something a little, I wouldn't normally do it this way, but let's just for funsies, we're gonna send, oh gosh, I did it again. We're gonna send the RC this way and try to get her to work her way towards the core of the base. There we go. And if we could take out these scatter shots and infernos. Oh, she's going a little further south than I wanted her to, but we can manage that. She's outside the invis. I didn't do that well at all. Probably because I'm rushing. All right, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the queen over here and take out those two air defenses, and then we're gonna start our king over here, and then our dragons this way. I'm gonna save a few dragons this time. And we're going to put these other dragons over here along with the RC. And then once that falls, we're going to hit the Warden ability. And this should be, gosh, if this one's not a 3-star, I might just quit. Yeah, this is easy. All right, so I ran that one a little bit better. Namely, I timed my Warden ability a little bit better. But spreading out some of those dragons helped a little bit as well. All right, we got another Town Hall 14 with the sweepers pointing this way, which really makes me want to run my queen in this way. But if I go this way, I can take out the, let's again, for funsies, for experimental purposes, let's see if we can't get on the town hall. And if you can get on the town hall, that kind of just makes everything a little bit easier, because then we don't have to deal with the burn. I mean, yeah, well, I say you don't have to deal with it. Yeah, my RC is going to walk right through it, and it slows down her attack and it damages her up. But yeah, so let's just go ahead. We're going to pull her out because now she's frozen. And then we're going to attack in the same area. Let's put our king down there. And let's just go nuts here. We are gonna queen down there. Oh, I rushed that. And then we're gonna do main army right there. Then we're going to do another part of the army right here with the queen and the RC. I can get my king to take out that air defense over there. Nope, he's switching. And we'll RC, or I'm sorry, war nobility. And I haven't even dropped, again, I haven't dropped my CC troops. Let's go ahead and do that. Where was the town hall? It was way over there, right? So CC troops are free because I got a castle cake. So there's no reason not to use them. Sometimes if I'm trying to be stingy and I don't want to wait for my cooldown on my request, I won't use them, but this time there's no reason not to. All right, that's more like it. That's more like it. So really powerful if you can get the town hall for sure. All right. How many more of these we got? Gosh, it feels like I've been doing this forever, but it's only been like what, like 30 minutes, something like that. All right, town hall 15. Well, I tell you what, if I could, I don't. Well, I'll have to get creative with my invises. Let's see if I can really use my invises to get to the center of the base. And get to that town hall again for funsies. So we're gonna go here, make that invis. I want to stay right here because I want to take out this Inferno Tower. And then we're going to try to get a little creative. Let's let it go this way. We'll move on to there. Oh, he's moving back. Okay, I was thinking that I could, now it's a train wreck because I keep missing where he's going, but here we go. But now I don't have enough in business and he's not going to the town hall, probably because the town hall hasn't hit him. All right, and we're gonna have to pull him right out. Pull her out. Pull her out is the RC. All right, we'll start our queen over here to, oh, it's gonna be 17 minutes for him to take out that hero hall. All right, and that wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop my king here and immediately do that. Help protect my queen. We'll let that go a little bit. Put down a couple totems. Float that guy in there. And then pop that ability. Let's see if we can't turn those scatter shots away. So I got them all clumped there. So hopefully, yeah, I don't know that my Yetis are going to take that out before the rest of the army gets there. So I was trying to hold on to see if they could do that. So I waited too long to pop my Warden's ability, and now that's bad. So now they fly through that poison. You can see I just lost one. I'm about to lose another one because they're flying through the poison. So, so big, some critical errors there that cost me on that one. I think I'm getting worse as the night goes on. That, to be honest, this should have been a 3-star, but I mean, I should have executed better, so it'd be a 3-star. But I missed my queen's arrow. I did lots of bad things there. So let's go before we jump into the next one. Let's see. This has not been Yeah, I'm only rocking like a 50% 3-star rate. That's pretty low, even with the number of Town Hall 15s that I've hit. Um, I usually have, I don't know, probably like somewhere between seven, yeah, probably like six and and seven 3-stars over 10 attacks at this level. Part of the problem is that, again, I'm not great into Town Hall 15s, but the only way to get better is to keep trying. Let's see here. So we got our, those are facing the same way. And I can, so let's go right into the heart of this base this way. Nothing like starting off right on top of, oh, do I have, it has just occurred to me. No, 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 that's right. I do have the right pets. Sorry, I was thinking I was on one of my Town Hall 15s. All right, let's see if we do this. Oh gosh. I was just about to say if we do this right, and then I proceeded to, why is she going all the way over there? Okay, I'm really confused. I can't really fathom that she was that much closer to those defenses on the outside of the base than she was to the town hall. But be that as it may, um, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna, oh, let's see here. I'm gonna start my, I can't get to the, air defenses that I want, and so I'm just gonna choose to miss all of them. Okay, that was not my finest. But I'm feeling optimistic about this one. I'm feeling a little more pessimistic now that I just saw that I let my queen die to that E-Dragon. Okay, we did. Oh, I didn't protect my balloon very well. Let's see, it's always better to go too early on your warden ability than too late. So I'm going to operate under that assumption. I'm going to get this Expo off of everybody. Feeling optimistic. I don't think there's many defenses left. This is kind of it. There we go. So I got plenty of time left, so that is a 3-star. As it should be. As it should be. That was, I made that much more difficult than it had to be. And I think we got one more attack left. One more ranked. And it's Town of 14. All right, what fun can we do with this? I don't think I can get to the center of the space on the RC charge, but it sure would be fun to try. I mean, why not, right? What if, no, I don't see a way to do it, but I think I'm going to come in on this corner over here, and we'll just see. Ooh, I dropped 2 invises by accident. The older I get, the worse my reflexes are for stuff like this. Oh gosh, now she's going after the queen. I feel like I started off with 100 invises and I've already used them all. This was not not my most efficient use of invisibility spells. Let's get that Tesla. Okay, this was bad. I don't feel like I'm finishing on a strong note, but we're gonna start. Let's put our king down over here. And we're going to spread them all out here, even though that's going to cause some trouble, I think, because I think they're going to clump in the middle. There we go. We did get one guy to split off. But yeah, they're kind of clumping in the middle. Let's do this. I'll put these two over here. Ooh. I think I waited way too late on my warden ability. But my RC is going to save the day because she's back to full health. And there's not a lot of defenses left. Ooh. Oh, these are... Oh no. Those were the CC troops. I thought those... I was looking right past the E-Dragon and thinking like those were my troops. So I didn't really feel like there's anything that could possibly go wrong. And here I was, another easy base that I will not 3-star because those, at a minimum, were going to time fail. We can send this balloon in for fun, but yeah, it's... Oh, that one makes me angry. I don't know what I would have done different because I wasn't really paying attention to CC troops as I often don't in my dragon attacks, but that should have easily been a 3-star. You can see I took out almost all the defenses, but that one E-Drag. Probably because they arrived so late, because I attacked from the other side. If I was really paying attention, which I typically like to send my RC a little bit close to the clan castle so those troops pop out. Okay, but that is what it is. So let's go review here. So I had 10 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is like slightly worse than I typically do. The 1-star that I had, that doesn't typically happen. But yeah, typically like I said, about 6 or 7 3-stars out of 10 attacks. I don't typically miss on a Town Hall 14, and I think I missed on 2 of those. So that wasn't great. But let's go. I got some more time. I got some more time. Let's go to a different Town Hall level and we'll attack. I am going to choose. Let's go look. Give me 1 second and we will switch accounts. And I think I'm going to start off on this. Let's go look at my Town Hall 11 because I noticed something about it today that's got me a little bit proud. Let me see. Oh, I didn't start any upgrades on that. That's okay. I'll go back and do that in a minute. I noticed today on my Town Hall 11 that I'm in the top 1% of Town Hall 11s. I don't know what to make of that because I don't. First off, like there's you can see there's several guys that are in uh they're in the... I don't know what they're all called. They're in Valkyrie 13. Is that how I say it? And I'm in Wizard 12. Um, but I I don't think I've really attacked very well on this account over the recent weeks because I think a couple of the hardest places to attack up. I do think Town Hall 14 is attacking into a Town Hall 15 for whatever reason. I don't do that very well. I also think 11s attacking into 12s is really difficult. 10s I think can go into 11s really well. 9s can go into 10s really well. 12s can go into 13s mostly well, and 15s can easily take out 16s and 17s. Um, 14s going into 15s is difficult for me, but I, I don't I don't feel like I do very well on this account. So let's try a couple of attacks out and see if I'm right. And this is like I just finished upgrading my walls on this earlier tonight. Oh, we do have let's go ahead and start that upgrade and get my little guy, my lab assistant on that. Um, so this is like a really maxed Town Hall 11. So maybe I do well on the defensive side because I've got all maxed heroes on this and everything. So maybe that's where I get a lot of my trophies, and that's why I'm in the top 1% because I don't feel like I do anything special on the defensive side. Let's on this in this clan we did not really even attempt to do the clan rush. You can see we're really low, and that's fine. We weren't really trying. This is a really small clan. So let's do, is there a clan cake here? Yes. Boom. Clan cake. And let's go do some ranked battles. So for Town Hall 11s, I go slightly different than, well, I guess in terms of overall approach, it's pretty significantly different than how I run my Town Hall 14 attacks. So I use some lightnings to take out a couple air defenses. I use my Queen's Arrow to take out a couple air defenses, and then lots of balloons and dragons and all that fun stuff. Um, so let's go have at it. All right, so right off the bat, an 11 going into a 12. I don't like the positioning of these air defenses at all. I can take two of them out, but I'm not going to be able to get, not going to easily be able to get a sweeper with it. That makes me mad. Maybe I can get this sweeper over here if I come. Mm, I don't. I don't think I can get an angle, but we're definitely going to try because why wouldn't we? Oh, that is not going to do it. That is not it. That is well. At least I got two. I didn't miss an air defense. So we'll take those out. We'll come up here, take that out, and let's see what we can do with the rest of it. So we'll let those guys cook just a minute. I'm probably going to lose my queen, and that's okay. I'm not going to try to save her just yet anyway. Yeah, because she's eventually going to run into that. I'm going to spread those. I didn't spread them out enough. This isn't it. This is not it. We're going to try to take out this other um, Inferno Tower right here. And then we're going to speed everything up. Really, don't peel off of there. Well, at least I'll only lose the one. Yeah, this was not a good attack. I missed several things, but let's send these balloons in. And when, oh, I gotta pop that earlier than I thought. I don't know why is that archer tower, do I have, why is the archer tower focusing the warden? We're gonna drop that to make that go a little slower, but it's not gonna really make a difference. I don't think I can get to that Inferno Tower, even if I didn't have a lot more to clean up. All right, like I said, Town Hall 11s going into 12s doesn't typically work out all that well for me. This is about, I mean, I probably going into a Town Hall 12 as a Town Hall 11, I probably 3-star 40% of the time, 30% of the time. As a Town Hall 12, I 3-star the Town Hall 12s nearly 100% of the time. And same at 11s. I won't miss an 11 unless I like sneeze and drop my phone while I'm playing. but for some reason I don't do very well going from an 11 into a 12. I do okay. All right, let's see if I can redeem myself here. Now, if I shoot an arrow straight up or straight down, I should take out. Is the width of the arrow big enough to get those air defenses? I believe it is. So while this guy is trying a little sneaky game here, we're gonna try it here. I got the air defense or the air sweepers is what I was talking about. I don't know what I said. I misspeak all the time. Now, I do like this base design though, because you don't get a lot of added value with your lightnings. You could basically just take out the air defenses. All right, let's put a couple over here, and then we're going to spread the rest of these around here. Drop those, and I do plan on putting a little bit. Why is my king all the way over there? I did not path him very well. All right. Yeah, I think we got this one. Although that expo is going to cause me problems. I think I don't typically bring a poison with me either, but I have one here. Oh, dang that Inferno Tower locking onto my queen is gonna be dicey. Got it before the Warden's ability ran out. Yeah. All right, there we go. I was a little nervous about that one, but we did get it in the end. So there we go. Town Hall 11, 3-starring at Town Hall 12. So it's not that I can't do it. It's that I often fail. Again, I mentioned before, anyone watching, if they want to see a different Town Hall level attack, let me know. I do mostly dragons on anything like Town Hall 14 and below, but I run a pretty mean Root Rider. If you guys tuned in last week, I went perfect except for the very last attack that I did. I don't remember the circumstances around it, but I remember being like, oh, we're gonna go perfect, and then I botched the last attack. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. All right, let's see what we get here. Ooh, a Town Hall 13. Okay, like the truth is, not with dragons, which is just what I typically like to run. I don't know of a good way to 3-star what looks to be a pretty decent Town Hall 13. If it's a Rush Town Hall 13, sure, I can get it. This is not going to be a 3-star, so we're gonna go for a 2 with the chance at a 3, but that chance is pretty slim. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna try to take out 2 air defenses off of that, which we did. I'm gonna take out this air defense like so, and then we're gonna put our king over here, and then we're gonna spread our dragons out along here, and we're gonna freeze this air defense and try to get it with this warden over here, CC troops here. Okay, so really what I'm trying to do is make sure I secure the 2-star. Oh gosh, what a freaking tragic miss. What a tragic miss. I'm too zoomed out, which is because I'm trying to do too many things at once. But that I was meaning to freeze that Inferno tower over there, and instead I let it go through, and it killed a bunch of my troops. 56% is kind of low. Like I would have hoped to have done better than that, but that's, I mean, I'm at Town Hall 11. That's like about right. That's about what I can do. You know, if it, like I said, if it's a rush Town Hall 13, I can take it. But for the most part, I'm not going to 3-star Town Hall 13 with dragons. There are other, like I could probably run something like Valkyries or something like that, and you know, if the setup's right and I get a little bit lucky, I could 3-star. But the this is what I feel like is the best attack that I have. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to change this out. This is typically what I run, is I run an extra rage. I don't know why I had it set the other way. It must have been for something particular in a war or something like that. I don't think that's going to make any kind of significant difference, but that typically helps get everything to the core and then out of the core. All right, so pretty basic layout. We got blowers going both sides. If we're gonna shoot off of this, off of that builder hut at the bottom, and I think I need everything to go slightly to the right. So I'm gonna put my queen slightly to the left. Nope, I don't know what happened there. Did you guys see, like, it's almost like she jumped to the right? I don't know if that was not a fat finger. I fat finger a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you right now, there was something quirky on that one. I feel like that wasn't even really that close to where my finger was. And let's take out this one over here, and then we're going to try to get our dragons going this way so we're not fighting against that sweeper. Going to spread them out a bit, but because of the way things have already gone, we're fighting a tough battle here. So this is one of the times where having that extra rage is going to be really helpful. And then I did get that other air sweeper with my king's ability. I can get those balloons back across. Oh, that's unfortunate. Those balloons really had a chance to help me out there, but we ran into the tornado trap. That is probably going to be the difference. Although if I can take out this Expo, we're in decent shape. Because yeah, I don't think it's going to be a 3-star because I think this little compartment up here is going to do a lot of damage. But all right, then I just need this archer tower right there. So the problem is that archer tower is going to take out this dragon, and these dragons are going to get stuck on this hero hut. I don't know if that archer tower will outrange where they are on the hero hut. That thing will spit out a lot more damage because it's on that high rapid fire setting. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it like tearing through. Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got it. All right, as long as there's not like some seeking air mines. Oh, okay. I'm really glad that we 3-starred that one because I really feel like if you guys could have seen my fingers, you would know that that's not where I dropped the queen. Now, I will say something. If we go back and look at this, this is a little pro tip. Let's go look at this attack. So ranked attacks. So when I put my queen down, I was trying to put my queen here. Hold on, let me pause this, and I got Epic Pen. Let me see if I can use it. Let me see if it'll show up here. So I do this in pink. If we draw a straight line down like so, this is going through the center of the um, builder hut. All right, hold on. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me add this. I don't think you can see this on my screen. Um, give me 1 second. Oh no, that doesn't work. I think I'm messing up here. Let's take that out. I don't know how. Okay, I don't have Epic Pen working properly, and I don't really know what to do about that. So I apologize. So if you can envision like a line straight through the center of this builder hut going down, if I drop um, the queen to the left side of that line, then the arrow will kind of curve slightly to the right, and it should get these two things in the end, right? It should take out this. It might have even gotten this as well, but it would take out some of these key defensive structures for a dragon attack. But I think what happened is if you get too close to the edge, so like right here by this rock, then it kind of goes straight in, so straight towards this pig pen. And that's what caused my queen to go over to the right, which actually caused my arrow to go back to the left, which was the opposite of what I wanted. So when you watch where the queen drops, it's much further to the right than I had planned. And I think it's because I had my finger kind of on this rock, where if I would have this kind of big rock here. How long did it take me to drop this queen? I guess I did go right up until time. So here it is, 3, 2, 1. Man, I took my sweet time, didn't I? There, so you can see, you can almost like see it's like she jumps to the side. So one of the problems is if the landing zone for troops is all this grassy area, right? It's not the rocks. It could be the grid on the inside, but if you don't touch inside this grassy area but you're close, it will kind of come straight in. So like towards the center. So if this town hall is the center of the base and I did it over here, it would go straight towards the town hall. It doesn't go like diagonal, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but that's kind of the way it is. So that's really what happened. It wasn't really that the game was like glitching or anything, but that is nowhere near where I wanted to drop my queen. So there, now you know. The more you know, the more you know. All right, hold on. Let me how do I clear that off? Okay, let's go do. So we're gonna do how many tech? Well, let's just we'll finish these off real quick, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So let's do 4 more attacks. See what we can do. Another Town Hall 13. Now this one doesn't look as well. No, it's still got all the key. It's got all the key things. So I think, yeah, let's go off of the equipment hut. We're going to put our queen down here. Use that equipment hut eventually, after it takes out the hero hall, to take out a couple of air defenses and a sweeper. And then we can use our lightnings. Which way this other sweeper is blowing that way, right? So we're drop 3 there, drop 3 here. Okay, and then if we do our king over here, then we can do, we're going to spread a lot of these guys out to come over here. All right, let's see if we can't get a little bit on the lucky side. And we're gonna pop our war nobility. Let's speed these guys up. It's quite possible. It's quite possible we're gonna pull this off. This would be a nice little 3-star here. This is a solid Town Hall 13. It's not like the best Town Hall 13. I think in the end the scattershot gets us, although my queen is fairly healthy. But she's gonna have to dig through walls, and I don't think she'll be able to do that quickly. But maybe. Yeah. Oh, and the Eagle artillery is probably gonna blast her a bit. Maybe. Now, if she, oof, yeah, you can see how much damage that does. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I still got a whole minute left. So as long as there's no air defense or seeking air mines, I still get the 3-star. Although there's, well, God, I don't know. It's gonna take a while to go through those storages. So I think we'll time fail. Let's see. Will this take about 10 seconds? Another 10 seconds on that, and then yeah, I don't think I can do it in time, but maybe. Let's see. This will come right down to the wire. Yeah, there's not enough time. That's unfortunate. That would have been nice. Unless this one's already damaged now. Oh, yeah, brutal time fail. 99%. Not bad for an 11 going into a 13. That would have been really nice. It obviously wasn't a maxed 13, but it was a solid one. I probably could have timed some things a little bit better as well to pull that off, but I really wasn't expecting to even come that close. All right, let's see. Town Hall 12. Where are all the air defenses? And the sweepers are there in the middle. I could probably get that sweeper right there with a really it's gonna be I'm a little gun shy after my last attempt. I missed everything. Yeah, that was tight quarters, to be quite honest, to even try that. Oh, I did get this. Okay, well, I did get the other air defense, not the one I was aiming at. So we can make that work at least a little bit. Because then what we'll do is we are going to put the king over here. Dragon, dragon, and dragon. And then we're going to try to bum rush that air defense. Let's see. So I've got kind of all the important structures except for that Inferno Tower. So yeah, I'm calling it. This is a 3-star. And that's with a complete whiff on my Queen's arrow. Oh, I got a couple of structures that everyone bypassed, but that's okay. All right, nice. I needed that one for my confidence. All right, 2 more attacks. All right. So I think what will work best is a queen's arrow off of this, off the blacksmith. And then I'm going to start my dragons down here on this side, so they're not fighting against that air sweeper. Let's see if I can do this right. Got it. Okay, perfect. Finally. I feel like I haven't landed really one of those at all tonight. Oh no, I forgot that this guy's got. Okay. Well, that's okay. We're going to do king there. And then we're going to get these guys going on this stuff. We're going to pop the king's ability early to try to make that corner a little shorter. And here we go. We're going to go kind of in after that air defense. Yeah, this is a harder base than I was thinking it might be. Oh, the guy got 10. Oh, the tornado trap is a killer. I don't think we even get the town hall here. Maybe. Nice. All right, that one was, yeah, I guess I wasn't. I have to go back and look at that. I wasn't really paying attention to the strength of the base. But, I mean, it is Town Hall 13, but I thought it was just kind of average. But looking at it now, like I see several of the, um, even the ancillary defenses are pretty high level. The scatter shots are, I think that's a Town Hall 12 level, but I don't know that for sure. I kind of, Town Hall 12 and 13 look a little bit the same to me. All right, last attack of the night. Let's see if we can go out on a 3-star. Well, let's go look and see how we've done. So we've only got three stars. I don't know. What do we attack? One Town Hall 11? Do we attack any Town Hall 11s? I don't think so. Oh, we'd have to go back. The one that's going to haunt me is that 99%. That one haunts me. Lucky finish off on a high. Town Hall 13, probably not. So he's got max scatter shots for, no, those are Town Hall 12 level, right? Scatter shots come at Town Hall 12, or do they come at 13? I forget now. These things all like blur together in my mind because I play so many different accounts. Inferno towers are all single target. We got blowers going this way. So we are going to, then we could run the blowers that way. Let's go like, I'm wasting a ton of time, but we're gonna start our queen there and should be able to get both of the air defenses. We're gonna take out this air defense and this one. And oh gosh, I should have been paying closer attention. Let's see what we can do here. What the heck? I thought I had selected my dragons and I was trying to drop them, but I hadn't selected them. I gotta sacrifice a dragon over there. Oh, that air sweeper's killing me. It is not good when all of your dragons are this clumped up. It's not helpful to the cause. So I didn't even get that Inferno Tower up there for a variety of reasons. Not my best attack, but we should pick up the Town Hall, and we have 50%. So that's a 2-star. Not good. This wasn't a good attack. So I didn't finish off strong like I wanted to. I apologize for that. Again, I can't be disappointed at a 2-star against the Town Hall 13. I'm pretty disappointed in the percentage that we got there. But as a Town Hall 11, going into a Town Hall 13, it's not so bad. But if I would have been paying attention more, we could have gotten more done. All right, that's all I got for tonight. That was fun. I had a good time. Got some of my ranked attacks on some of my accounts out of the way. But if you guys like this at all, if you guys want, drop me a note, leave me a message, and let me know if you want to see me attack on a different Town Hall level. Like I said before, I mainly play on 6 accounts right now, and those range. Let me think here. I've got a Town Hall 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, and 17. And I generally do. I generally don't try to push too hard in ranked because I don't like to level up too high and then have more attacks to do. I know that sounds stupid because you could just choose not to do the attacks, but that's how I roll. But if you guys want to see something like that, drop me a note. Let me know. Peace out.